Hi, my name is Jocelyn. Here I have Ellen from Plumbers and Pipefitters Local 23, head of the accounting department. Thank you so much for being here, Ellen.
You're welcome.
Can you please explain the type of company that you work for?
Sure. Plumbers and Pipefitters Local 23 is a union covering plumbers, pipe fitters, refrigeration fitters, and steam fitters in the Northern Illinois area. And the company that we're talking about today is their training fund, which is the fund that administers the apprenticeship program for plumbers and pipe fitters.
Okay. So how do you know and how do you determine when to capitalize or expenditure the assets?
We have a capitalization policy in place, and it's $1,000 for a single item or a project. So if it was a piece of equipment that was over $1,000, we would capitalize it. Or if it was like a table and chairs that altogether cost over $1,000, we would capitalize the entire project.
Okay. So if the material is over $1,000, could you capitalize it?
If we just purchase material that's over $1,000, we wouldn't capitalize it because that's not a long-lived asset. It's something that we're going to use up pretty quickly. So we would just expense that.
Okay. So what depreciation method do you use when calculating fixed assets, and what's the useful life?
We use the straight line method of depreciation, and we could do that because we're a nonprofit entity. The useful lives that we use are 5 years for furniture and fixtures, 5 years for school equipment, and 10 years for leasehold improvements.
Okay. And do you use an accrual basis or a cash basis for the accounting?
We use accrual basis for accounting.
Okay. And what do you post on the balance sheet under fixed assets?
We've got 3 different accounts. We've got an account for school equipment, we have an account for furniture and fixtures, and we have an account for leasehold improvements.
Okay. And what makes up the school equipment, for example?
A lot of different things. We might have computers, we might have grinding equipment, welding equipment, air conditioning training units, all kinds of different things that we'd use to train the apprentices.
Oh, okay. And how often do you review your fixed assets listing for the disposals?
We look at fixed asset listing once a year to determine if anything's been disposed of, and then we'll evaluate if it's been fully depreciated or not and see if there's a gain or loss on the disposal.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Ellen, for your help today.
Welcome, Jocelyn.